Morning, how are you? Good morning. Well, really? What time did they open? 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock in the morning. There's people already waiting to see them. There'll be people being seen all through the day. I mean, the point about access to primary care is that people have to be able to come when it suits them. If they want to take time off work, it's sometimes difficult. Sometimes people live away from the place that they work in. So they need to have accessibility in their lives, just as they do in all other aspects of their lives. The health service needs to be accessible as well. I think, like everyone, I've needed the NHS. I remember when I was about 12, I had terrible pains in the night. It turned out to be appendicitis, and my sister insisted I went to the GP, and she got me into hospital. Otherwise, it would have been a burst appendix, and farewell to political career, and R.I.P. Alan Johnson. So, you know, we've all needed the health service at times, and the fact it's there and accessible is very important, because you can't access the rest of the health service generally unless you can get to see your local doctor. Have you taken time off work to come here?
I have done, yes. And I need to get to work for 10 o'clock.
Oh, crikey, yeah, me too.
Yes.
My mother was a cleaner. She cleaned the posh houses of South Kensington. For her to suddenly have the same access to healthcare as the people whose houses she cleaned must have been an incredible piece of kind of post-war social solidarity. I mean, it was amazing. The days of easy shift patterns when everyone worked Monday to Friday and, you know, you were home by 5 o'clock, 9 to 5 jobs, all that's finished. People live busy lives. I was just talking earlier on to Emma. She works, she's got children. She has to have her appointment now to get to work by 10 o'clock. It would be much more convenient for her if the surgery was open later in the evenings or on Saturday morning. So that's what the NHS is about, service to the public. Politics is something you come into to change things, and to change things for the better in people's lives. I don't come from a traditional political background. I was a postman and a trade union leader. And it struck me in my mid-40s that if you are really interested in changing things, then you should get into Parliament, where you will have the possibility of changing things for your constituents, and then if you're a party of government, for changing things across the country. And I think it's an enormous privilege to be a politician, and it's not a chore at all. It's the best job in the world. If I didn't think that, I'd be going to do something else. Labour in power nationally and Labour in power locally, that has the best effect right across the patch for young children, to ensure that we really continue the economic success of this country and provide better jobs and provide better community housing for people. So I think it's essential to go out and vote, but I think it's advisable to vote Labour.